The do's and don'ts of bandit signs is the hot topic of today. If you're new to real estate investing, you've probably heard of bandit signs. Maybe you're already putting up bandit signs, and today we're going to talk about some of the best practices for optimal success with bandit signs based on our experience with them. And they may be for you, they may not be, but if you're considering them, keep watching. My name's Dustin.
I'm Josh.
I'm Corey.
We're the Wholesale Daily Show, bringing you 5 days a week tips and tricks on wholesaling, fixing, flipping, virtual real estate investing, and a little bit of tax liens here and there. Mm-hmm. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and thumbs up, only if you like what you're seeing. And we'll try to do our best to bring you the finest content on the continent. Ooh, that's our new tagline.
The finest content on the continent.
They were the finest. You heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it first.
Great. So bandit signs. What are they? If you don't know what a bandit sign is, I'm sure you've seen them when you're driving around, and on the corner you see signs that says, "I buy houses cash." And it's pretty simple. It's kind of one of the most rudimentary guerrilla marketing tactics that is out there. And what's interesting about bandit signs is they've been around for a long time. Like, I remember these things in the 90s, and I wasn't that old in the 90s, but
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, all right. But they've been around for a long time. And just because they've been around for a long time and everybody does it doesn't mean that it's not effective. Because we always like to talk about the Swiss Army approach of having multiple tools and streams that bring in your leads and your deals. So bandit signs, cold calling, direct mail, Google AdWords, Facebook, referrals, bird dogs are all things that you need to utilize. Certain things are going to be more effective than others, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
I really nailed it, actually.
Oh,
It's a good fun.
Buy houses cash.
310-3030.
Yeah. What's that phone number from the song?
310
Yeah.
3030. Go.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking that one. I was thinking the
8675.
one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's our number. When you're doing your bandit signs, there's a couple key things. One of the first ones is to learn the rules of the county so you don't get in big trouble for your bandit signs. Corey's looked into that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or a little bit.
Little bit.
What did you find?
I don't know. Was it me or did you look into it, Josh? Because if it was me, I didn't
Maybe
find
that
a whole
person
lot.
isn't here right now.
Yeah, I think it's more just generally not looked highly upon, so you want to be careful where you put them. I mean, usually, I don't know if we've never been fined for them.
We haven't been fined.
Yeah.
We had somebody call the county extensively to research this, and I thought it was Corey or Josh.
It might have been Googled.
Oh, it might have been somebody who...
yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, but here's the premise of it. Call the county, find out the rules on the signs, and most of the time what you're going to find is as long as you put them up on a Friday and take them down Sunday night, you'll be in good shape. There's a chance if you have them up all week long that somebody can report them and you could get a fine, depending on where you are, a couple $100. It just depends. Now, with your bandit signs, it's pretty simple. I buy houses cash. 867-5309. Might not be your number, but put your own number on there. And order about 100 of these things. And depending on how new you are, you might just want to get out there and go put these things out yourselves. And what you're going to find is definitely other bandit signs. You'll find corners with bandit sign after bandit sign. And I think a couple of the reasons why they're called bandit signs is A, you're getting out there bandit style, just putting these things up. But B, there's other people with the bandit signs who are doing very bandit-like behavior where they may see your bandit sign, take it down, and replace it with their bandit sign, playing the true bandit game.
Sure. It's like the Wild West. Man.
It really is. So this can be effective. you'll get different metrics on how many signs you put out, how many calls came in, how many deals you got. And this is kind of a long-term play. You might put up signs and get no calls. You might put up signs and get a bunch of calls. It's just going to depend. But the main thing is consistency. So, Corey, what we mentioned this before, but where do they go to get the sign again?
Yeah, totally. So, like places like Vistaprint will have signs, but they're actually really expensive at Vistaprint, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. We ordered them from a place called supercheapsigns.com. I could log in and see what our orders history is, but I think we got like 100 for. I think they're like 30 or 40 cents a sign. I mean, I can look at this while you guys chat.
Sure.
They have free shipping on today.
Oh, nice. Supercheapsigns.com.
Yeah.
We get $100,000 for every sign you purchase from them.
Yes, that's a very good deal for us.
So simple sites like that, that's really one of the easiest ways to get going. To be fair, you don't even need, ideally you have a website and you look somewhat legitimate when you're doing this. But at the end of the day, don't wait till you have all that crap in place. If you're like, oh, I want to do real estate, but I need my website, I need my business cards, I need my productivity manager set up, I need my virtual assistant, I need to go through 6 more courses so I have the answers to every single question that comes my way. You're way better off to just get a bunch of Bandit signs, watch some of these videos, put them out, start fielding calls coming in, and just be straight up with them. If you've never done a deal, you can say, hey, I'm Dave with Dave Buys Houses, and to be honest, I've never done a deal, but I can tell you what, I know how to do it, and if I don't have the answer to the question, I can get it. And I'll do everything I can to make working with you a great experience, to get you a fair price on your house, make sure you're treated nicely, and do the best I can. And people don't try to put on a front. You see a lot of people in real estate that try to put on fronts and be bigger, fake it till you make it stuff. And to be fair, you can see through that stuff. And one of the best ways to see through that is if you're asking somebody questions about their business and they give you like vague answers. They can't give you specifics. Anybody that has a legitimate business will be able to give you specifics and be like, yeah, we did 20 deals last year. Our average marketing time is, we send out the postcards, it takes like 7 days for the postcards to hit. We know the phone's going to start ringing. We know the lifespan. We know that for every 30 calls, maybe we're going to get 1 deal. They know their metrics and they're sharp with their details. So pay attention to that.
Yeah.
You have something?
Yeah, I actually lied. It wasn't super cheap signs. It was dirt cheap signs.
Oh.
It's very tricky. But we paid $300 and we got 100 of them plus their stands and their holders. So
nice. That's
I think
a good
it's
deal.
Free shipping. So dirt cheap signs, but check around at different signs because that other place had free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know what kind of deals you're gonna get.
You could also get a can of spray paint and just paint buildings.
You'd have to be really good at spray painting. Find a youth.
That's the true Bandit side.
Spray paint everything.
Yeah.
Spray paint people's cars.
My house.
Wow.
You would make the news. You would make the news. We're about creative solutions here.
But we're not suggesting you do that.
We're not suggesting it. But if you did, tell us about it and what the bail is, and we'll be very interested to hear those numbers. Also, don't take it too seriously. Here's why. Because real estate's going to kick you in the ass, man. It's going to kick you in the ass in so many ways. You're going to get excited about a deal, and then it's going to blow apart. Like, we had a great deal. We do have a great deal under contract, but then we find out that there's, like, another guy on title and this and that and all this stuff that didn't come up, and so far it's holding, but it just becomes funny after a while to where you have things that just fall out of closing. And you can't take it too seriously because if you do, you're going to get a lot more wrinkles.
Yeah.
But, Bandit signs are great. They're easy. They're cheap. You can go do that order right now. Simple. Put your phone number up. What's the name of the service to get a phone number?
Well, I mean...
What's it called?
The one we use is maybe too high tech for people.
Not that one, but the other one before that.
Ring Central.
Ring Central.
Yeah, Ring Central's a good one. Or Grasshopper. That's another one. We used to use Grasshopper a lot.
Yeah, so you can get easy numbers with them and be off to the races. And it's these little things that make it work better. You don't want to really use your cell phone because you want to keep that separate. With Ring Central, you can actually have an app on your cell phone that'll allow you to call out from there. You can turn it on, you can turn it off, and it works really good. So once again, one of our things is try to mix 1 part information with 2 to 3 parts action. So in the comments below, ask us a question. Kind of tell us what your action plan is, or if you have any questions, we're super happy to help
Yeah.
in that.
I will personally answer all your questions.
Yeah, Corey answers the questions, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Cool.
So thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it a lot. Podcasters, thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.